I get asked all the time by my friends and actually from a lot of people on YouTube how I make money off the Robinhood app in 2018. So in this video, I'm going to go over how I do it myself and how I guess you could take some of my tips and tricks to really make money yourself. Now, on this channel, I don't talk about the Robinhood app as much, but on my other channel, Investing Potentials, which I'll drop a link in the description for that, you can go ahead and check out that channel. And I talk about the Robinhood app and investing a lot on that channel. That's really all I talk about on that channel. So if you're interested in stuff like that, head over onto that channel. This channel is about other stuff besides that. But in this video, I will be talking about that because of how many people ask me that. So open up on my phone right here, I have the Robinhood app, and I don't know if you can see that over there. Excuse my awful lighting situation. My current portfolio has around $3,700 in it. And like I was saying before, I post a lot of videos on how the Robinhood app works and stuff like that. But in this video, I'm just going to go over how I make money off of it. And really how I like that Robinhood app a lot. I like a lot of things about it. So starting off, the Robinhood app is an absolutely free online brokerage. It's only currently downloadable on your phone. So it's an app right now. It doesn't have a website. It is coming out with a website soon in early 2018 though. So definitely look out for that if you're interested in that. But this is a full out stock brokerage account. It is just like any other stock brokerage account, but because it is free, it is limited in certain ways. But I still make a lot of money off of it. And one reason that definitely helps me make a lot of money is that it's absolutely free. So every single time you make a trade, you don't get charged. You don't get charged annual fees. You don't get charged minimum deposit fees. So you can literally start with $5. I started off investing in Robinhood only a couple $100s, and I kept increasing more and more. And then eventually I started to actually make money. And I've almost been using Robinhood for about a year right now. And if you can look right there again on the app, let me just zoom in on that. As you can see, I've made quite a bit and I've done pretty good on the returns as well on the Robinhood app. Made around almost $1,000 in a year, which isn't bad at all considering my portfolio size. Another thing to note, if you looked at that graph over there, it went really up in the middle because that's when I started putting more money into the Robinhood app and actually started trading more and thinking about what stocks and trying to get the best portfolio I could out of the Robinhood app. Some tips on how to actually make money on the Robinhood app and how I make money off the Robinhood app. One is that I don't actually day trade very often, and I rarely trade penny stocks. So if you're starting off investing or just download the Robinhood app, most people have heard about penny stocks. Most people haven't heard about, I don't know, like an ETF or a monthly dividend stock or something like that. Penny stocks might seem very attractive because you just watched Wolf of Wall Street and you've been freaking out about them, or for whatever reason, your Uncle Jimmy told you that buy this penny stock, it's going to blow up. But that is not actually true. You probably won't be able to make a lot of money off of penny stocks or off of trading penny stocks, especially if you're a beginner investor who doesn't plan to do it full time. I myself invest quite a bit and spend a lot of time and effort reading and learning and just really becoming better at investing, and I still have not yet even come close to wanting or even being able to successfully, consistently trade penny stocks. So tip number one, stay away from penny stocks. Tip number two, try to look into more stocks that might be able to have growth potential. If you're young, if you're downloading the Robinhood app, you're probably young. So you might not want to be investing in ETFs that completely mirror the S&P 500 or in index funds and mutual funds. You might be looking towards more growth stocks. There's a lot of really great growth stocks out there, and there's a lot of really bad growth stocks out there. Go ahead and go on YouTube, go on the internet, go on Google, open a book or two, buy a couple books. I have a lot of great books I buy investing. The Intelligent Investor right here, the little book of Common Sense Investing. There's a lot of really great books out there. Educate yourself a little bit before you actually start investing. You have the internet at your hands if you're using the Robinhood app anyways. So definitely try to do a little bit of research before you actually invest. Check out my other channel, Investing Potentials. I talk about investing all the time. That's all I talk about on that channel, like I said before. Sorry to be promoting my channel like crazy, but check out that channel, check out other channels. There's a lot of good channels. Some I can name off the top of my head. Financial Education, Ryan Scribner. Those are two that I like and watch all the time. Tech Cash House, Robinhood Portfolio. Check out some of those YouTubers and myself if you want to learn more, but definitely try and educate yourself before you actually jump into investing. Another tip on how to make money on the Robinhood app in 2018 is to not put all your eggs in one basket. So you might be, I don't know, a really big Apple fanboy or something like that, and you might just put all of your money in Apple and then buy a couple other stocks that you also like. Now, maybe you have the potential to make 50% returns in 1 year, but at the same time, if the stock market performs poorly, or if the stock itself you choose just does very poorly for whatever reason, then you're going to lose all your money. I'm not saying be diverse like myself and own 30 plus stocks just because that's my style of investing, but don't necessarily copy me, but maybe try to invest in a little bit more stocks that are from different industries and sectors of the stock market rather than just picking an entire tech growth portfolio or choosing an entire biopharmaceutical portfolio. So definitely try to be a little bit diverse in what stocks you pick. Another tip, and the last tip I have on the Robinhood app, is have fun with it, but note that it is real money. So this is actual money, and you could potentially lose all of it if you were to be stupid with it and do some of the things I said not to do in this video. But at the same time, I love investing. I have a lot of fun doing it. So don't be afraid to invest in some companies you like. Like, for example, I am an Apple fanboy, and I do like Apple a lot, so I own a bit of the Apple stock. Invest in things that you like and things that you enjoy. Now, let's say you really like, I don't know, GoPro, and GoPro is a horrible stock. Don't necessarily just go out and buy them. Go buy another stock you like or another company you like. For example, I really like the company Nike a lot, and I actually looked up their stock, and turns out I like a lot. This was a while ago actually, but it turns out I actually like a lot about their stock, and I really enjoy their company. So I want to put more money into them, not only because I enjoy them, but because I did the research behind it and because I really like them as a company and a stock. So invest in what you like and you'll have a lot better time investing. But then again, don't go out there and just invest in a really crappy stock just because you like them. I mean, if you look at my portfolio, almost every single stock in my list I do enjoy to an extent. Another one I guess I could just think off the top of my head is Starbucks. I really like Starbucks a lot. I think their business is a great idea, and I invest a bit in Starbucks as well. So invest in what you like. But anyways, that's it for this video, guys. I'm going to make this one quick and short, but if you are interested in learning more about the Robinhood app and investing, you could subscribe to this channel. I'll be talking about stuff like that, but you can also subscribe to my other channel, Investing Potentials, because that is all I talk about over there. But besides that, guys, thanks for watching.